Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are very grateful to all of you for your presence in this conference. Highly appreciated. Your intellectual input will be grateful for us. You all human rights defenders from the different part of the world who come here to show their solidarity to people of state of Jammu and Kashmir, the oppressed and voiceless people who don't have any say and no representation at constitutional or legal institutions of Pakistan. And we are struggling for our rights, for basic human fundamental rights. And we are oppressed, suppressed by the state of Pakistan. And in 21st century, we are treated as the colony of Pakistan. We come from that part of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, which is illegally occupied by Pakistan since 1947. That area is called Azad Kashmir, mean free Kashmir, but we are far from freedom. There are draconian laws imposed by Pakistan, and our people who believe in interfaith, peace, harmony, coexistence, they are not allowed to take part in elections. They are not allowed to form any political parties. We have to submit the oath of loyalty to Pakistan, that we are loyal to Pakistan, we will be loyal to Pakistan, and we believe that state of Jammu and Kashmir accession with Pakistan. Such draconian laws are imposed by Pakistan in our areas. Internationally, she is propagating that she is the champion of the right to self-determination of the people of state of Jammu and Kashmir, but under her administration, her occupation, we do not have the basic rights, no constitutional rights. We are facing discrimination on the basis of ethnicity. Our Kashmiris, a Kashmiri cannot be promoted to Inspector General Police, Chief Secretary, and other key posts always filled by Pakistanis, sent by Pakistani government. They impose their land officers in our area. They are controlling all aspects of the life, whether it is a political, economic, everything is controlled. Our natural resources are exploited. Pakistan built mega dams, diverted natural flow of our rivers, and now more than 600,000 people are living under threat. They have life threat because their lifeline, water, natural resource has been cut, diverted from Pakistan to build mega dams. We are denied of royalty of our natural resources, and there is a environmental disaster in our areas. They are building mega projects in the disputed areas of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, in Gilgit-Baltistan and so-called Azad Kashmir. China and Pakistan building CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which runs through Gilgit-Baltistan, which is a disputed area and part of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. And Pakistan did not consult with the local population. She did not consider our voices, and we are denied of royalty, and that resources are plundered. Pakistan will be benefited with these projects. China will be benefited, but our people will not get anything. Only one thing, that is the environmental disaster. And we don't have any, as I said earlier, we don't have any representation at Pakistani National Assembly or Senate, and this is why we are voiceless people, and they are pretending that we have a prime minister, president in so-called Azad Kashmir, but they are powerless. They are just puppets and showpiece to show the international community that they have the president, prime minister, but they don't have powers. There is a legislative assembly, but they don't have power of the legislations. They always, Pakistan what wants to impose, they order them to impose their. We are ruled through an act, discriminatory act 1974, which doesn't allow secular, progressive, nationalist Kashmiris to take part in elections or form a political party. We are very grateful and we have very learned panel today. Our friends from, they represent different NGOs, head of the NGOs, they are affiliated with United Nations, they always support the rights of the Kashmiri people and give space to oppressed Kashmiris to raise their voices and share their views with the international community to draw the attention of the United Nations and other institutions to come forward and help Kashmiri people. We are very grateful, and I will briefly introduce first my panelists, and then one by one I will give floor for your expertise and expert opinion. We have in our panel Sardar Kashmiri, Executive Chairman of United Kashmir People's National Party. He is the Secretary General of Jammu and Kashmir International People's Alliance, a alliance of the secular progressive nationalist parties of the Pakistani occupied Kashmir. We have Mr. Maurice Katala, Coordinator General, AIPD. He is a great associate. He is very sympathetic to people of state of Jammu and Kashmir. He always gave us space, raised our issues at UN and international forums like European Parliament and other areas. Sir, we are very honored that you are here. We have Mr. Ansanwe Maluba. He is the president of the SIRA. Sorry for my pronunciation if I pronounced wrongly. He is the president of SIRA. He is also very nice, kind to us. And his brother, Mr. Maluza, unfortunately, he passed away last year, and we extend our condolences through this. He was always very kind. We are honored that you are here. We have a Madame Ashley. She's here. She is the president of UKPNP International, and she is also very sympathetic to Kashmiri people, and we organize events and seminars and briefings, and she is always very supporting to the people of Kashmir, and we are honored she is here, and she always raises the issues of women issues, especially in Kashmir, what they are facing there. We have Madame Madeline Sheikh. She is the president of Health and Environmental Program NGO on the right shirt, and she is also expert in environmental issues and health issues, and she is based in Geneva. She is attorney at law, and we are honored to have you here, Madame. In our panel we have Madame Claudia Berlich Heidelberg. She is from Germany, and she is heading one NGO, Balochistan Project, and she is always very vocal and sympathetic to those people, Sindhi people, Pashtun people, people of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. We are thankful to you for your presence. We have Mr. Munir Mengal. He is the president of Clothes Vice Association. He is from Balochistan, and he is very active in United Nations. He always organizes seminar, briefings, demonstrations to raise their concerns, what's going on in Balochistan, what sort of atrocities and extrajudicial killings and other things they are facing in Balochistan. He will share his views with us. We have Fazal Karim Afridi. He is the president of Fazal Rahman Afridi. He is the president of Pashtun Tahfaz movement based in Paris, France. The Pashtun Tahfaz movement is a peaceful movement in Pakistani areas of the Pashtunistan, but they are state victim and their leaders are in jail and some were eliminated by the state. This is unfortunate. We have Mr. Sajid Hussain. He is the Secretary Information, United Kashmir People's National Party, Europe Zone. We have Mr. Siddiq Azad Clothes. He is the Secretary General of Clothes People Congress. He is a very senior politician from Pakistan, and he always come to Geneva to raise the voices and issues of the closed people. We have Madame Asiatu. She is very kind and sympathetic to people of state of Jammu and Kashmir, and she always accommodates people from our areas in United Nations. We are grateful for your presence. Now I would like to Mr. Sardar Kashmiri. He is the chairman of United Kashmir People's National Party. Sir, you have the floor, please. That time, state of Jammu and Kashmir was an independent state, recognized by India, Pakistan, Great Britain as well. On October 22nd, 1947, Pakistan invaded state of Jammu and Kashmir and forcibly divided our state. Our state is a multicultural, multi-religious state, and in Jammu we have Hindu in majority, in Ladakh we have Buddhist in majority, in Srinagar there are Muslims in majority, because we have compositions like Switzerland, different languages, different nations, nationalities, and we are not supposed to divide it on the basis of ethnicity or region or religion. So thank you for your presentation. Now I would like to request Mr. Ricardo, our good friend. We have been know each other since more than 2 decades. I think we are here. We work together in United Nations. He is very kind. He knows the whole issue of state of Jammu and Kashmir. You have Lord Sir, thank you very much for your participation and presence here. Thank you. I would like to share 2-3 things. Asad Ali Dur, a journalist, he was attacked in Islamabad by the secret agencies of the Pakistan. And then Hamid Mir, he was hosting a famous talk show for last 2 decades, more than 2 decades in GeoTV. He went to support this journalist Asad Ali Dur, who was attacked, and he spoke there, and immediately establishment forced Geo to expel Hamid Mir from the channel, and they said we are sending you for a leave of a few weeks, but they off-air his channel, his program. Absar Alam, another journalist, he was taking a walk in Islamabad, capital city. Somebody shoot him. Luckily, he survived. This is the situation in the capital city of Pakistan. One can imagine that in remote areas, and we are treated as a colony, we don't have indigenous media nor printing or electronic media in so-called Azad Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan, and there are no reports coming from the ground. And everything is controlled in Pakistan, and how we are living in Azad Kashmir, so-called Azad Kashmir or Gilgit-Baltistan, one can imagine how Balochs are victimized, how Pashtuns and Sindhis are victimized by the state, and some channels, they are given a special narrative, state narrative, to propagate that. Extremist groups, they are given free hand to propagate their ideology. They move freely across Pakistan, but secular people, progressive people who believe in humanity, who believe in peace, harmony, they are attacked and state victim. Now I would like to give floor to Mr. Sajid Hussain. He is the Secretary Information of United Kashmir People's National Party, Europe Zone. You have the floor, please.